Shut the door, please. What society needs is childcare on college campuses. Compared with students without dependent children, student parents are more likely to drop out of school, and they most often cite caregiving responsibility and limited financial resources as the reasons for leaving. Being a mother of 4 and having to work a full-time job, I have had to forego college more than once. I know I'm talking to a lot of parents out there who you're juggling school, you're juggling work, you're juggling kids, so you know the stress of it all. Not only that, but for those of you who aren't parents yet, you know the responsibility of possibly a parent that you know is a friend or a family member. I would like to list 3 reasons why I believe childcare should be on a college campus. 1 is the cost of childcare. 2 is the convenience of childcare on college campus. 3 is the importance of parents having an education. First, I would like to talk about the prices of childcare. According to care.com, it states, according to the cost of care survey, childcare has become less affordable for families. Of parents surveyed, 72% say they spend 10% or more of their household income on childcare, compared to 71% in 2019. And more than half of families, that's 55%, report that they spend at least $10,000 per year on childcare, which is more than the average annual cost of in-state college tuition, $9,410 per college board. If you are a 2-parent household, one's in school, one's working, you still need help with childcare, and that's stressful. Can you imagine how stressful that it is for a single parent trying to juggle this all on their own? Something I would like to touch upon is childcare assistance. Childcare assistance is a blessing if you're able to get it. I actually have a personal story in regards to that. When I had my 3rd child, I went back to work 6 weeks after she was born. 2 weeks prior to me going back to work, I applied for childcare assistance. That was April 2017. I heard from them in July 2018, letting me know that they would help me with my childcare. And that was amazing. However, I did have to go 15 months of paying $1,000 a month for childcare. And 6 months into being on the waiting list of the child care assistance, you get an email telling you to resubmit an application. Now, if you're in college as well as working, you're probably not checking many more emails than your college campus email. So you might miss that email, and if you do, you go all the way back to the end of the line and you have to resubmit another application anyways. So child care assistance can be a blessing, but the waiting period can be very hard on some parents. Second, I would like to talk about the convenience of childcare on a college campus. Life is stressful. Being a parent is stressful. Let's make it less stressful for the parents. According to the academic journal by Chris Eisenbarth from Weber State University, in National Research Survey of College Students, the American College Health Association found that the majority of students are troubled by symptoms of stress, feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and stress was identified as the chief academic impact or major impediment to academic performance. Example, picture this. You're working your 8-to-5 job. We all know sometimes you don't get off right at 5, so you don't get off till 5:20. Class is at 6. You have a child to pick up, and that child you have to take to another sitter. Now, it might not be in close proximity to the college campus you're trying to get to. It might be completely opposite direction, but you have to do it. You go and pick up your child. You make it to the sitter with 10 minutes to spare to get to your class. You get to your class, you grab your books, you run in, the door's locked. Why is it locked? Because it's college. It's your responsibility to get there on time. I mean, you're paying for it. That's how they're going to look at it. You walk back to your class defeated. Back to your car. You walk back to your car defeated, and only to find out you've locked your keys in your car. In the rush to get to a class you didn't get to go to, only to pay a sitter a little bit of money that really didn't even watch your child so you could do what you wanted to do. Now that's stress. That is complete stress. And that is exactly what goes into my next topic, is the reliable childcare. Reliable childcare is very, very important because you're a babysitter. They have a life and they have things that they need to do as well. So what's going to happen whenever your child doesn't have a sitter? They say, ask the grandparents. Well, there are a lot of young mothers that their parents are still working. They're not retired, so they're not able to do all the things that a retired grandparent could do. They have a cost of living as well. And so we need reliable childcare at college campuses to take a little bit of stress off of the parent. My third and final topic that I'm going to speak on is the importance of a parent's education. Parents can receive a feeling of self-worth whenever they go to college. Now, if a parent wants to go to college, then that's how they feel like that they are going to reach the goals that they've set for themselves. When you feel achieved, when you feel successful, you are the best version of yourself. And you know what? That's what your kids deserve. They deserve the best version of you as much as they can possibly get it. Also, education allows parents to make a better life for their child. According to Smart Asset, according to a 2017 report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the average cost of raising a child from birth through age 17 is $233,610. If that made your heart skip a beat, take a deep breath before you head on. Incorporating inflation costs, it will be more like $284,570. Since that's based on 2015 numbers, we can expect the cost will be even higher, babies born, since then. In conclusion, I have explained to you why childcare would be beneficial on college campuses for many reasons. 1 is the convenience, 2 is how affordable it is, and 3 is because it's so important for a parent to receive an education so they can have the self-worth that they deserve. Parents, they're selfless. And so if we can make it easier for a parent to be able to attend college, why shouldn't we?